Hello everybody, welcome back to some Batman Arkham Origins. Picking up where we left off, we're getting collectibles, we're down in the caves. Seeing what all we can acquire. Our first one is just ahead and to the left a little bit. So over there. Oh, I can see it right there actually. Let's see what we actually need down here. Okay, so there's no teeth to find. There is one riddle somewhere. Okay, and then just all the ways this way. We unlocked a new challenge. That's fairly worthless. I doubt that I'm going to go for any achievements that aren't story related. It's a lot of effort for very little reward, if I'm being honest. I mean, I feel like all it'll do is make me, end the game on a note that I don't, where it's like, kind of like when I did Red Dead Redemption. Not that I recorded that at all, but, back in the day. How
are you doing this?
I played Red Dead Redemption, I finished the game, I was like, that was good. And I was like, you know what? Let me do Undead Nightmare. And then I was like, man, I fucking hate Red Dead Redemption. And, just since then, just never had any interest in replaying the original, playing number 2. It's just like, no. It's because, even though I know that I enjoyed Red Dead Redemption, I really disliked the Undead Nightmare. And just made me lose all interest in it. Alright, so this is the one that I don't know. I could not spot the question marks anywhere.
It's the Enigma Show!
So I just kind of gave up and left. So I don't even know if it's something up high or something down low. I mean, yes, if it'll let me, that makes sense. But yeah, odds are I'm looking for a question mark because it doesn't really give me any indications otherwise. So I just need to keep my eyes peeled for the glowing goop. Oh. Alright, bats. Really? Okay, let's see. I really should have found a better collectibles guide. I have the one from Game Pressure up. It's split up way too much. Like, they have the map on page 1, but not on any other page. So, like, if I want to look at where riddle number 1 is, which would be this one that we're looking for right now, I would then need, because the riddles, for some reason, are also the last ones they show. And I can't help but feel like pretty much all of that is, them trying to get people to click through pages, because then more ads appear. Not always. And then, they get more revenue, which is fair, but, at the same time, just, make a better site, make it so that more people want to use your guides, and then you'll make it that way. Don't worry about maximizing profit per person, and just worry about, increase your quality so that you'll get the quantity necessary, basically. Oh, there's a question mark. Now all I need to do is find the dot. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck the dot would be for that, though. Yeah. I mean, it could be something could line it up there. I don't. Okay, well, I was gonna say maybe something down there, but nope. It could also be something over here, I guess. I mean, if there was like a dot like over there, that could line it up. But from here, I don't think we're gonna be able to see it. No. So maybe. Oh wow, nothing either way. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. Oh. Alright, listen, Batman. There we go. Okay, so probably not on this side then. See, now the fact that it let me do it, it's kind of shitty of it, considering that it then just like, yeah, you can do that. I mean, we're not going to actually let you go there, but you know. I mean, over there does make the most sense. But I think... if I could get, like, can I get in behind here? Doesn't look like it. And I mean, obviously, if I go any higher, I'm not going to be able to fucking see the dot, like, see the question mark because of where it is. Oh, you know what, though? What I can do... Okay, so that didn't really help me. Because I just wanted to see if maybe I could tell if I could get in there. Oh, well, maybe. With this. Aha, there it is. Oh. Heyo. Alright. Do have one more thing. Now it's to the left. Which doesn't really tell me much, besides it's that way. But that was, I do believe, our only riddle down here, so... that is the right direction. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, and it should be like right here, so odds are it's below me. Go. Heyo, there it is. I was gonna say, I think I vaguely remembered seeing this at one point and just having no way of getting to it, but there we go. Okay, and then since I got this one out here, had to save for this other one last. Or had to make sure I got those ones cleared out first. Whoops. It is nice that they have everything, like how the Riddler's map includes stuff that isn't the Riddler, you know? Like, I highly doubt that the Joker teeth were the Riddler's doing. That would be weird. And, you know, obviously, like, these Arkham things that we're finding aren't likely to be him either. Come on. There we go. Another trophy. I think a lot of people, well, I don't know about a lot. I mean, the game is good. So, I mean, a lot might be a bit much. But I know one of the complaints people had about this game, and the next two, was in fact the Riddler. Because, like, he's supposed to be giving you riddles. And while you did have riddles at the same time, you also had all this other garbage. Like, just like the trophies laying around everywhere and that are very clearly have nothing to do with the Riddler and are just your standard collectibles. This way? Okay. It's weird, but whatever. But yeah, they're very clearly just your standard collectibles that have nothing to do with the Riddler whatsoever. I don't. This doesn't seem right. Oh, because it isn't. I see. I was down there. Can I not go over here? I can. Aha. And then, like, you know, in the next game, it's even worse because there's even more of them, and you have to get some of them as Catwoman and not Batman. So, you know, there's an even added layer of that because not only do you have to make sure you're the right character, but then you also have to. Although I don't think the Catwoman has like any real gadgets to unlock. Like, I'm pretty sure as soon as you can be Catwoman, heyo, all done. You can get all of her stuff. I think. Well, I guess outside of areas that aren't that you need to unlock as Batman in order to access, you know. And then in Arkham Knight, the Riddler challenges. There might still be trophies in that. I'm not sure. But like the main Riddler challenges are fucking races with the Batmobile. And it's like, what does this have to do with the Riddler? So, I mean, the Riddler, I feel, is probably like a point of contention in these games. And it's fair. I mean, like, as somebody who enjoys running around getting collectibles like this, I don't mind. But even then, it's like, why didn't you make them... Like, why didn't you make them different? Like, why are they all the Riddler? You know? Like, why didn't you make some of the collectibles for different people? You know, like, Batman has all these villains. And, I mean, it could be, like, didn't want to try and justify having the different collectibles. Like, and once again, that's relatively fair. I mean, it's easier just to make them all... I mean, I guess we can go to Arkham North and then just head east from there. Although that involves climbing that shit again. Honestly, we went down there, so if we pop up there, we can just head to the... Although that still requires me to climb shit, so I guess it doesn't really matter which one we go to. We'll be climbing. But yeah, I mean, just, you know, could have just had different collectibles instead of just like a bunch of Riddler trophies that don't really make sense. Especially when some of them are just literally out in the open. I do kind of wish that they had given me something that would let me get through areas like this with like the broken shit that you can't grapple onto. Better, but you know. Oh god, I'm getting hungry for some reason. I mean, I guess I did do a lot of work today. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, I understand that it would be, like I said, I enjoy it. Like Hogwarts Legacy, it's like 1,200 collectibles and people complaining that it's so many and whatnot. And then there's me just like do fucking loving it. Loving it like McDonald's, because I'm a weirdo like that. In fact, most games, it annoys me when I can't do collectibles. When it's like, oh, there's collectibles. But you need to unlock a bunch of shit before you can get them. It's like, oh. But I just want to run around and get collectibles. I don't care if there's supposed to be a... I forgot that the fireworks were going off, and I was like, what the fuck? But right. Alright, so like I said, we'll head to East Arkham first. Just to stay away from where we're supposed to go. And there goes the last one of them. Alright. In fact, we'll head straight back into the Botanical Gardens while we're over here. Yeah, the Legacy. Have I not even got the from East? Oh, like I must not even have the map for this area yet. What color is the map? Secret map is white. Alright, well, it just shows it in like just at the middle of nowhere. Like how many Riddler challenges are here? Wow. Got like none of them. What do we got for enemies? 3 unarmed, so probably just little psycho pricks. Okay, so the map should be in here. Okay, well there goes 2 of them. Also, I heard you, Teeth. I thought I saw another one over there. It's a raindrop. One more psycho somewhere. Yeah, he's over there. I didn't realize that I hadn't even got the map yet for this area. I just thought we had got everything. Alright. We got something straight ahead. Oh, you know what? I think I actually know what this one is. Oh, nope, I did not. Because there's one, and I don't think we've done it yet, where you need to, where it's like Wayne Tower in the, that you can see from the vantage point or something. Alright. Guess we can climb up and around on this building a little bit. See something on the other side of this roof, apparently. Though, for some reason, Batman refuses to climb up the roof, which is weird. Because I feel like he could. But whatever. Guess it's his choice not to. Let's see, can I get around like this then? Because I mean, I need to be able to get further into the building in order to get these. Because obviously if I actually go into the mansion, they wouldn't be on this map. I feel like they'd be up there though, if anywhere, right? Like up on that clock tower. I see a little balcony surrounding it, so that would make sense. Where's the psycho dude? Oh, he's still way over there. Oh, hello. Right on it. That wasn't a very big drop. It's less dramatic than I was hoping for. Oh, I guess I should see. Green are the riddles? Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? One of them might just be that clock tower. What is right here? This one looks like it's a Arkham thing. Yeah. Really?
I had a sudden pang of conscience. I sought counsel from my priest on the choices I had made. I asked him if it was a sin to kill in order to save a life. The holy man said all life was sacred, but a judgment would not be upon my soul if I acted to save another.
Yes,
I left
but
the confessional with my soul uplifted, convinced more than ever I am doing a service not only to mankind, but to God as well.
okay. Now, I'm not gonna say that it's a sin to kill somebody who's about to kill someone else, right? Like, it's like, look, you try and kill someone, you forfeit your own life. Like, that's just the end of it. You're trying to kill someone, you don't have any right to life yourself, Fuck it. Fuck it, right? Oh, can I see? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I don't know then. But there's the difference between, like, alright, well, I don't know what that. Okay, let's look at what the riddles are. To be fair, I don't know that I'm currently looking at one of the riddles. Been well and truly buried. Correct position in life. Gotham's greatest family towers over the city. Yeah. Which is the, oh, unless this is a question mark thing. I guess that could be. But yeah, like, let's say, you're in a position. Somebody's about to stab someone else. You got a gun. You got a clean shot at the person. Well, odds are if they're going to stab somebody else, you don't have a clean shot, but, clean enough. You take him out. Alright, no judgment there. Now, somebody says they're going to kill someone. It's like, oh, I'm going to go kill this bitch or something. Whatever, right? You whip out a gun and shoot him. See, now that's, like, if they're not in immediate, it's like the immediate danger, is the thing. Where it's like, if I don't kill this person right now, because, the guy threatening to kill someone, but the person they're threatening to kill isn't around, that's not an immediate threat. You have options at that point, Okay, how the hell do I go up? Or maybe this tree branch just screws me. Oh, here we go. Like, you still have options at that point. So, I mean, and that's what this guy is doing. He's like, these people are crazy. Therefore, I need to kill them before they decide potentially sometime in the future to kill someone else.
I don't believe it.
And it's like,
How did you
that's
work
a
that
bit
one
much.
out?
It's like, that's a bit much. Okay, and then it shows still something over there. Oh, I see it down there. So it's like, like, is in defense of somebody else a sin? No, but, it needs to be somebody who's in, immediate unavoidable danger, basically. Oh, our final upgrade. Bum, bum, bum. No achievement for that, eh? Yeah, fuck you, game. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, technically, yes, but you need to expand upon that. Hey, there we go. Let me get it from here. But yeah, like you need to expand upon that because it's not cut and dry, you know? Okay, so the rest of the stuff is over there. What is the other riddle? Island has been buried. Whoops. Oh, wait, and is there more teeth as well? There is. I need 2 more teeth. Oh, I remember. Oh, wait, oh! You know what? It's probably a gravestone, or like a gravestone, right? Oh, found him. Like, I probably need to find a specific gravestone. This one's big and fancy. Yeah, that would have been too easy. Although, obscured is still weird. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe the other way. Amadeus Arkham. Okay. There we go. I was like, what the hell is obscured here? Oh, achievement! Ah, 85%. It's weird that there's one for 70% and one for 85%.
I watched in silence as he brought in the woman. Her skin now a venomous green. The wanton creature no longer looked like a human being, much less a woman.
Talking about
The
Poison
Bible
Ivy,
says,
she still looks like a
suffer
human.
not a
Ish.
witch to live. Yet he has once again delivered this female atrocity to our care. Once I have dealt with the monster, I think it will be time to see if green wood does, in fact, burn.
Everything can burn if you get the fire hot enough. I mean, calling her a witch, yeah, I get that. You know, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, she does control plants. It's not technically magic, but I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not magic. It's like, motherfucker, it's definitely magic. Like, piss off. It's like, but science doesn't let you do that. It's like, you show me the scientist controlling plants with his brains in real life, and I'll let you claim science. What have we got left here? Just a trophy, right? And it should be here. Oh, just in the plant. Alright. So now we need 2 teeth. But I mean, saying that, like, she doesn't even resemble a human, I mean, she's still, like, more or less a woman. I mean, like, yeah, she's got the different, for sure, but I mean, saying that she looks nothing like a woman is just lying. And there's the 2 teeth. Alright, cool.
You destroyed them all, but
Oh, apparently that was all the teeth. Okay, so all we got is a trophy and very close. Alright, so there's a thing there and way over there. Good lord. Alright. Oh, and this fucking plant is still here too. Good. I was scared that I would have a clean shot through this place with Ivy taken care of. To be fair, he didn't even, like, fix her. So it doesn't really make much sense. I'm also trying to remember. Oh no, she's definitely in the second game in City. I do recall her fight. From what I remember, it's a lot easier than this one than it is in this game. But I don't think that she puts up much of a fight in Arkham Knight. I want to say that like you capture her right away, and the only reason I know that because I haven't played it myself, but I did watch the first like I don't know couple hours, maybe 1 hour. Couple might be too much. But yeah, like the first hour or so of gameplay, and they already had Ivy captured. Like I don't think that like she's present in it. I don't think she's much of a threat in Arkham Knight. If I'm not mistaken, she actually manages to capture Batman in City. And then that's when you switch to Catwoman and you have to go and save his ass. Because that might be the first time that you switch to Catwoman. Because like I said, I never finished the game, so I mean... anything that I remember theoretically is oh god, this fucking place, right? Is not a new, or is like a very early thing. Like I said, I think Penguin is the first boss that you fight in it, and I want to say that yeah, Ivy captures Batman, and then that's when you get to play as Catwoman. And I don't even remember if like you can because like obviously they have to give you the option to switch between the two, at least a little bit. I just don't remember if like when that happens. Oh no, bats, but why? No. I can pull this down. I hate that I can't grapple. Taking away Batman's grappling hook. Just so that I have to like run around like this asshole. Anyway. Yeah. I don't even remember why I stopped playing City. I mean, like, after we're done this, I'm gonna switch back to Borderlands. We're gonna do the pre-sequel. But, and I remember why I stopped playing the pre-sequel. Just for a very dumb reason. But I'm willing to own up for that. It was a period of time where, like, while right now I can say it was a dumb reason, at the time, it was, well, fuck, I did not want to go that low. It was important to me, and it was annoying, and I couldn't do it, so I just gave up on the game, on the entire game. But, I'm looking forward to going back to it, though. Especially since apparently the achievements, I was watching some videos, and, it seems like the achievements in pre-sequel are actually easier than in the first game, which will be nice. Since, I would like to get them all. Because, I got them all in Borderlands 1 twice. I got the 360 version and the Game of the Year version 100%. Now, I did get all of the achievements in Borderlands 2. Although when we do get to Borderlands 2, I don't know if I'll still have all the achievements, or if it's actually a different version. I really don't know. Oh, there's a store. Oh, god damn it. Oh yeah, isn't this where Harley's locked up? Oh. Okay, well that's fine. I need it over here anyway. But yeah, and then I don't know about Borderlands 3 though. I don't know how difficult the trophies are in that one.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching. listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
Yeah, and who is it this time? Alright, well. Oops. Actually, can I, like... No, I can't just bring the bridge back up. That's a shame. Right, yeah, but... So, yeah. I mean, it would be nice to get the Borderlands games all done. I mean, like I said, I got 1 and 2 finished. But, if the version I have to play is different, I'll probably go for all of them again in 2. It wasn't great getting them all, from what I recall. I don't remember precisely why, if it was just like a time thing or if it was an actual difficulty thing. I don't remember. I vaguely recall going through the game twice, but I don't know if that was like once again like a level thing or what. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, honestly, I'm torn between whether I want it to be a different version or not. Because on the one hand, if it is a different version, it gives me an excuse to play it more. But at the same time, if it's a different version, also, I don't remember how to leave this area. If I'm being honest here, I really don't. I don't remember. Where do we come out when we... Don't we come... Yeah, up through the floor, right? Yeah. Because, I mean, on the one hand, yeah, if I do already have all the achievements, then that means that we can just plow through it. I don't need to worry about doing anything specific. Can do whatever I want as we go through. No worries whatsoever. Whereas on the other hand, there isn't one, then I have an excuse to play it more. And I really enjoyed playing it last time, or playing the first one again. And I eventually enjoy the pre-sequel again. Because while I never finished it last time I played it, I did still enjoy what I did play of it. Let's see. How much are we missing in the mansion? Shouldn't be a huge amount. Yeah, I didn't think so. 3 tapes, though. That's a surprise. Alright, I guess we'll just start by going up and to the right. But yeah, I am contemplating, though. And unfortunately, I mean, I could do a poll, I guess, to see. Because it's taken us a very long time to get through the Lego Star Wars game. So I was contemplating, after we finish Batman this week, just saying fuck it. And instead of immediately switching to Borderlands, or back to Borderlands, just all week is Lego Star Wars until we get through to until we finish it. I'm contemplating it. I'll think on it a bit more. And then if I decide that it is something I'd actually want to do, I'll put up a poll. So you will have seen the poll before you see this video.
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Yes?
You married your wife. Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
I mean, I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's kind of like a very focused view, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you can say that. I mean, that doesn't necessarily make it true, though. It's one of those things where it's like you get confirmation bias because I don't think that might not actually be the correct term. But it's like just because you can draw that conclusion doesn't mean that that conclusion is correct. Like you say that he married his wife because he was scared of being alone. Or he wasn't and he married his wife because he fell in love with her and he wasn't scared of being alone. Maybe he was quite happy being alone. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know the guy before he married Margaret. I think that's what he said her name was. You know, like it's just like you like yeah, you could say it's like, oh, it's because you were scared of being alone. It's like, was it though? It's like, oh, you had kids because you were scared of not leaving anything behind. What if the kids weren't planned? Haha. That threw a wrench in your works right there. Some people don't plan on having kids, and it happens anyway. But yeah, I mean, simplified. It's a very simplified view. That could very easily be, you know, taken down. But when you're nuts, it doesn't really matter whether or not somebody can easily disprove your view on something because you're just not going to accept it anyway.
Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling you, this is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you okay, Doc? I think... Yes,
Oh, he's fine. Just questioning his grip on reality. You should be doing the same any second.
Mom? Is that you? Wait, what are you doing? Get off of me. Help! I need help here! I can't breathe.
Like I said, you're all part of my experiment now.
See, now, when you have somebody like Poison Ivy, right? Controls plants, releases spores, whatnot. And she pulls a stunt like that. It's like, yeah, all right, that makes sense. She produces everything within her own body, whatnot. You can't really do anything unless you just straight up murder her, which I wouldn't necessarily, blame them for. As much as I like Poison Ivy as a character, well, most of Batman's villains, I still couldn't really blame them for, taking out the violent psychopaths who constantly escape and murder more people. How the hell do I get?
Diddle diddle.
It's like coming from the other side. But then you have somebody like Crane here, who produces his fear gas and whatnot and his serum that he was injecting us in. But, like, that's a thing he has to create. That's a thing that takes precise measurements. And, materials in order to make. How the fuck in lockup, like, how bad is the security in this place that he managed to not only get the required materials, but fucking make his formula while theoretically under lock. Did I have any riddles left in here? I did. A strange transfer request was made in this room. I mean, this. Okay. The strange files. Oh, right, that guy. He's in the next game. Alright, how does one... Oh, right there. I was trying to remember who Strange was in this, but yeah, it's, yeah. But yeah, it kind of annoys me. Like, you have somebody, and same with, like, somebody like Bane, right? Where he's got, like, all that gear strapped to him. Take it off. Even somebody like Joker, right? It's like, how does he keep escaping?
Asylum Interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. Its potency, a revelation. They're all over me! Please, Daddy. Don't do it! Give away! Give away! Give away! I have pumped enough gas into the medical center to break 100 minds. It should only be a matter of time before... What? Give it up. Now! How are you still standing? How come it's not affecting you? Who says it's not? I knew it. What was it like? What have you seen? Officer Cash, get this formula to the air conditioning system now. You failed, Crane. Again. I've been working with Dr. Keller in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated? Scared?
Hmm. Yeah, somehow I doubt that he feels scared. So I'm assuming that was like the last time that he managed to capture him. But like even then, like that guy there, like that doctor's like, this guy's sane. He's just an asshole. So I mean, why is he still in the asylum? Why isn't he in a prison? Why isn't he on death row for murdering a bunch of people while not being insane? You know, like, as it turns out, people online don't much care for my thoughts on the death penalty and whatnot. They're, well, I don't know why, like, why exactly. I mean, all I know is that they don't like them. They don't like my thoughts on it. I'm like, it costs a lot of money to keep somebody in prison, just kill them. It's like, oh, but technically it costs even more money to kill them. And it's like, yeah, technically, because you let them sit on death row for like 25 years before you finally fucking do them in. So it's like, you know, fix the prison system first, and then you can just, you know, start dealing with them. I mean, yeah. You always gotta love it when somebody is like, haha, I have found a singular flaw in your reasoning. And it's like, alright, but I mean, it's not really a flaw in my reasoning. It just points out a flaw in, like, the system, like the greater system as a whole. How do you mask your feelings without... I think I was kicking buckets around. Alright, without losing control. So, we need a mask of some sort.
Do you need my help, Batman?
Is it this
Do
thing?
you give up?
No? Okay, that's good, because that would have been weird. And I mean, what if I said I gave up? Would you believe me? What happens at that point? Would you then just be satisfied that I've given up and, you know, take the win and go home? How do I get in there? Oh. on Reddit, and a conversation started about the death penalty, and it's just like, meh. And yeah, people seemed to not like my thoughts on the matter. Oh, hello.
What? You're nearly done. Even cheating, looking them up on the internet. Tell me.
Black Mask. No, I found the map that you found. I mean, I do have the internet open, but I barely had to look any of them up. I think Black Mask is in one of the games. I don't actually remember. Is he in City? Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe no, maybe he's Origins. Maybe he's the main bad guy in Origins. But yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people will try and be like, your logic is flawed because of this reason, and then it's like, okay, but it's not because of what the hell was it? I think it was a conversation about monogamy. Well, yeah, something about monogamy anyway, and sleeping around and people who sleep around and whatnot. And I made some comment about how if somebody's sleeping around, it's like it could mean, and just listed off a bunch of stuff. I mean, like failure to commit or reluctance to commit and whatnot, things that make them not a good partner if you're looking for something serious. And one guy thought he had me, right? He's like, but if somebody's all alone, then, that could mean that they're this, or this. Like, they could be an asshole, they could be this, they could be, whatever, right? And that's why they're alone. And it's like, yeah, sure. It's like, and he was like, your logic is flawed because of it. And I was like, okay, my logic would be flawed if at any point I had stated that, people who don't sleep around were perfect, virtuous, or were perfect human beings in every regard and couldn't have any faults. It's like, unfortunately for you, though, I never said that. It's like, yeah, somebody could, scarcely gas break down barriers. I think I need the line gun or something over here, though. But yeah, and it was like, okay, but your point doesn't really work because I never said that you could be or that you couldn't have something wrong with you that keeps you single. I just, said that odds are somebody sleeps around, there's a reason for it. If they're just constantly finding or banging everybody, it's like, yeah, if somebody is single, it could be for a very negative reason. Who knows? Like you said, they could be assholes. They could be mentally ill in some other way. I don't remember. He listed a few things anyway. And reading them, it's like, yeah, that could very well be true. Like, every single one of those is a possibility. But, here's the thing. Oh, this is the fear gas. But, like, my argument to that guy was like, okay, yes, you're correct that those things could be wrong with someone. And the reason why they're single. But the thing is that there's also a bunch of positive and or neutral reasons for somebody to be single. Whereas if somebody is constantly sleeping around, there's realistically negative or neutral. Like I couldn't think of one positive, and he never came back at me with a positive reason that somebody would be sleeping around. So I mean, clearly he couldn't think of one, because I'm sure he would have came back with one, but he never did. So it's like, alright, so I guess we're done here. And then, yeah, he never said anything else, so. Never got back to me with a positive reason why somebody would sleep around or constantly change partners or anything like that. So, I mean, I took it as a win anyway. Where the hell is this last thing? Oh, right there. That one is fairly blended in. But yeah, when I post stuff on Reddit that I know is like gonna get an argument going, or that people are gonna argue against me, I always try and make it as not necessarily like there's no way they could challenge me level of logic, because I mean, I could be wrong. I'll admit it. I could be wrong on something, but if you're gonna say that I'm wrong, you better fucking prove it. Now, remember that missable achievement I was telling you about?
Don't let him hit you, you idiot!
No. Oh, and he didn't stay down. There we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that should be... No? It must be the guys inside. There's more guys waiting inside this place, too. And the missable trophy is to beat them all up. At least I think it's missable. Like, it's very possible that if you come back later, they'll still be there, and then you can fight them, but... I'm not 100% on that. Come on. There we go. You know, the last time I played this game, I got all the collectibles ready. And as I'm doing it, I'm kind of wondering how exactly I ended up getting the one I did last, because I want to say it was one in a guard tower that I got last. Now, to be fair, I don't know why I want to say that. It may not have been. But, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, how did I not get a guard? Like, how did a guard tower one become the last one that I get, you know? Anyway, over to the medical facility. To see how many we're missing out of there. If it's too many, we may have to wait until next part. But I don't think that there's much in the final area leading up to the boss fight. Alright. We got... Oh, good lord, there's a lot in here. Like, a lot. Alright, what do we got? We got 2 right here. Oh, including a patient tape.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process.
Why would he be?
I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Well, you know. At least he fessed up to the cheating. Oh, here we go. There's the riddle. But yeah, it looks like we're going to have to continue this next part. Because there's quite a few in here. I don't think that there's many in the penitentiary, though, so we should be able to knock out these ones, pop over to the penitentiary real quick, and then finish the game. So yeah, we'll listen to this and then end the part.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
Yeah, he wasn't a very nice man, was he? Alright, so yeah, that'll be it for this part. Oh, good lord. Oh, right, there's an elevator. Wow, we really didn't clear out very much of this place, did we? But yeah. Next part, we'll clear out the medical... Ow. Hit myself in the head. The medical facility. Oh, okay, I can look through here. Oh, here you go. Penitentiary. Yeah, see, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's almost nothing there. So yeah, we should be able to easily knock that out. After the medical facility, and then finish the game. If the part ends up long, it ends up long. I'm not too worried about it, because I do want to finish it this week. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.